Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to this video. For the people not involved with what I normally do every holiday, to explain this, back in like '08, '07 even maybe, I bought people random gifts for the holidays. This started out with buying a gift that was worth $1. So obviously I was in college, so I didn't have too much money, so I bought gifts that were $1 and started increasing it every year. So next year I paid $2 and so on. And I would try to find the most randomest things to get for a gift. And this spiraled into a huge event. Probably more for me than the people that I buy gifts for. But last year on my personal YouTube, I uploaded a Royal Rumble, which was decided of people picking a random order. And they would pick a wrestler, and whatever place the wrestler finished was what place they got to pick their gifts. And I would send them a picture. And without coming over and like testing all the packages or anything, they had to just pick based off the picture, and that's their gift. So I kind of did this tradition, that style of random picking, for 3 years, counting this year now. So last year during random picking, they also had to pick a random envelope. And what was in the envelope was an NFL team. So what that meant was they were put into this year's Madden tournament. So whatever team they drew, that's their team in this multi-level tournament, which I'll explain later. How I determined seed order was the order of their pick. So the person that got first pick last year got seed 1, and etc. So this is for the major tournament. I have a major and minor. I'll have another video up for the minor coming up. But a multi-level tournament consists of 16 teams. And the first level of tournament is your normal one. The winner of that whole tournament gets first place. Since this is a gift order, I couldn't just use a single tournament because I wouldn't know who would have 7th place, for example. So you'll have the top 8 people move on and continue that same tournament, but the losers, the 8 losers, would move into a tournament lower, playing for the highest position, which will be 9th. So you'll have 2 tournaments the next time around. Then after that, the losers will move, but they won't go into a already existing tournament. Every loser gets into a new bracket. So eventually at the end, we would have 8 games, each one determining 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, all the way down to 15th place, and the losers will get the place underneath. So this way I can give people gifts and spread it out. And like I said, this is using Madden this year. So what I did is set all the games to 7 minutes. It was on All Pro. The reason I did All Pro is if you simulate with All Madden, passing accuracy is really high and it gets a little too fake. So with All Pro, there is errors that would happen. So to go back here, I'll show the names of the people involved, but I probably won't talk about them too much. I feel it's a little personal thing. But in order for the people that this matters for, I'll switch the names. But to go over the first week tournament that will start next week is we have the Broncos, which got #1 seed, against the Bucs. Then we got the Saints versus the Chargers, the Rams versus the Falcons, the Ravens versus the Cardinals, the Titans versus the Seahawks, Giants versus Bengals, Lions versus the Browns, and lastly, the Eagles with 2nd seed with the Bears. So there's some interesting matchups here. The closer ones I'm looking forward to is probably the Ravens Cardinals. That seems like a really good one. And for simulation, I'm just curious how Madden's going to play them out. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. For the people for the gifts, next week you will see the results. I won't upload all the videos. I do have them archived. Some of the people will fuss probably. So I have to archive all the videos, and I'll send them the full 1-hour games if they want it. But I'm going to do like little summary videos each week. So this is interesting. If people like tournaments, you may be interested and see how Madden simulates a lot of these games. Anyways, I hope you like this explanation. To the people watching, I can clear up multi-level tournaments maybe later. But thank you all for joining, and I hope you all enjoyed the holiday games for picking gifts this year.